Hello, it's been a while since my last update. I was juggling two major priorities, which is the work stuff that I'm really passionate about and excited to bounce back into Romania with, and the self-care. And self-care has taken over all of the priority at the moment. The other stuff isn't really getting any focus, and I'm learning to just sit for a bit and let go of timelines. And what's happened is I've been having reoccurring flare-ups of my back, and I've decided to dive in and get a re-investigation of everything that's going on there. And it's all coming together, but what I'm deciding to do is to back off on vlogs as well, so I probably won't be doing updates more than once a week for the foreseeable future. I'm learning to just let go of needing to do too much and just focus on the simple things, sharing with the overflow. I'm on my way to the hospital to get my back checked out. It's been a bit of a process of, hurting myself, resting, coming back too hard, hurting myself, resting, coming back too hard. And yeah, now I'm going to go and get checked out. It's been a while since I've done that. So yeah, I feel like it's about a few days from being back to awesome again and getting really, really strong and doing the exercises, but I said that over a month ago. So yeah, let's see how it flows. Give a bit of an advert for BlackRock.
I spent a long time running, I never knew then what I know now. That the fruits, they always come in, but you can't go around just knocking them down. It takes a long time to show in, we plant the seeds then, look at them now. But the roots are always growing, no matter if I'm there or never around.
So I feel really supported here. So I'm getting an MRI to get all of this checked out. And when I was at the hospital, I got a really pleasant surprise. I've been wanting to get this courtyard of the hospital renovated for a long time, and Beard Brothers here from Cluj have come in and done a great job in renovating all of the grass area, and it's really beautiful. It was a pleasure to run into that this morning. So I've noticed in just being very aware of how I'm investing energy, like I love the focus of simple, useful fun, but I've noticed some graceful nuance in that where I really have to keep my cup full and only give from the overflow. And I've had to let go of a lot of doing, whether it's tangible things, whether it's fidgeting, like playing with my beard. That's not a comfortable situation to do that. Also, this is not a comfortable posture, so I'm letting go of the phone. And also, computer time is at a bare minimum because that's not comfortable either. So I'm really letting go and just relaxing and allowing myself to just be. Letting go of the need to do, letting go of the need to control or tell stories, and just being, making more space in my life for that. And I usually do this as part of my morning and evening meditation, but it's nice to have long stretches of just being without the doing part. It's taken some getting used to, but I think it's nice for a change to be able to do that, kind of like the Jewish Shabbat. And I'm enjoying building this habit of really, really honoring self-care and making sure that I can genuinely, sustainably give from the overflow rather than draining my cup and my reserves. So I feel really honored to have that teacher in this process with the body. And yeah, I'm excited to just savor this body the way it is and do the work and really honor a stable foundation, so when I do have the capacity to serve somewhat, that I can serve with clarity and with sustainability and with integrity. So we got the MRI results, and luckily enough, pretty much everything is in order. The there's some prolapse discs that are a bit wiggly, but they're okay in the neck. The neck feels much better. And today was the first day when I've woken up pain-free behind the shoulder blades. And there's a bit of a disc issue that, there's one that wants to split out both sides, but it's pretty good, and it's feeling much better today. And that's the main focus of the work that we're doing at the hospital, and just doing the maintenance work to be able to have this body hang together better. But the rest of it is all fine. It's just general maintenance that's needed, and a general level of fitness that's needed to be able to hold this together. And I'm really honoured to be able to have this now and have a bit of a body breakdown now, so that I can do the preparation and get the stability right, so that I can carry whatever I'm having the overflow enough to share. So I'm really, really honoured to be honouring the body in this way. It's all a teacher, and I'm really, really grateful to have this lesson and to be able to learn from it and have this back actually pull through pretty well. So when I came back to Romania, I was super passionate about sharing everything and opening the floodgates and really diving into sharing these mindfulness services and these business services that all can help improve quality of life. And that's one thing that I'm super passionate about, and I'd built a considerable amount of expectations about as well. So there was a bit of attachment there that I was working through on a regular basis, but also really, really driven by those passions. And that was sky high. And then my ability to serve started to drop, and I had issues with the body. The back was playing up. I wasn't feeling real well. I had issues about getting the right sleeping environment, things like that. So I was working a fair few things out, and also I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed by all of the stuff that I was trying to finish off and getting all of these bits and pieces out of the way. So my expectations were sky high. My ability to serve was dropping down, and with that situation, I let my seriousness go through the roof. I was taking my expectations and my passions super, super seriously. And I was losing a bit of touch of, who are these people that I'm serving? I was losing a bit of touch with them because I was getting in my head about how serious it was. And at the same time, I was getting out of touch with the serving of my body and myself. As my seriousness went up, it was like an insulation layer that didn't really let me see reality really well. It let me see more through my expectations than reality. And when expectations get too far out of line with reality, it can be rather uncomfortable, especially if we're taking it really seriously. So my seriousness level went woo, and as a result of those three things, my fun level was going dun, dun, it was coming down, and I feel like all of these need to be balanced, where now my expectations are taking care of this body. Anything above that is a bonus. And if I can share anything with the community, and if any of my service work can come through with some of the overflow, then fantastic. That's a bonus. And what I do expect with my expectations right now is to be able to invest, when I have some overflow, in really polishing quality, because I don't have the energy to firefight things that aren't of a decent level of quality or aren't useful in themselves. So really getting that quality and usefulness right when I do serve is probably just a little tick on the expectations, but not so much because I'm not taking it too seriously. I'm just really focusing on the body, and anything else is really a bonus, and I'm really honored and grateful for that. With my ability to serve, that's coming back day to day, and as I do the proactive work, I feel like that is ramping up, and with more ability to serve, we get more of an overflow to be able to dive into passions and really explore that. And I also feel like that's an important aspect where I can invest in just being, because just being helps me to let go of unrealistic expectations, and also to be able to see attachments as they come up and see seriousness as it comes up as well, and be really conscious of that. And I think when all these three are in line, and also I'm having fun along all of it, but the fun just is exponential. Right now I'm already having fun and I'm feeling a bit banged up, but I'm having fun just diving into this, just being, and just allowing this stuff to flow and seeing it with a sense of humor. And that seriousness isn't so sharp and clingy if we look at it with a bit of a sense of humor. So this is the chart of what I've seen progress over this process, and it's been a real honor to be able to see that and just play with it a little bit and notice how these different aspects are affecting what I'm feeling.
Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail, what's meant to soar will soar. I am planting seeds, nothing
It's like
more.
your whole life you've been training for this moment, and when the time comes you just disown it, meaning you just surrender, don't control it, not interested in the clay pots and mold it, or sitting next to the path trying to unfold it, or waiting for the fruits to fall down toward you. Let it go and now you're flowing, feeling quite gorgeous, so you take steps away instead of towards it. What a rush, feeling freedom with nothing to hold. We've been taught that what you touch will always turn to gold, and now we're learning when we let it go it overflows with no credit to take, cause no credit is home. A higher power working deeper where the seeds are sowed, and when the seeds are true then they're seeds of gold. But the real gold is joy when life starts to flow, and when it does you just smile cause now you know.